Hello everyone, my name is Tariq and welcome to Whizlabs. In this video, I'm going to tell you why you should choose Whizlabs as your learning partner when preparing for AWS Certified Alexa Skill Builder Specialty Certification. This is one of the rare certifications in the market right now, and not many people have the skill to build and publish Alexa skills, and not many people that are teaching that skill as well. So now let's go to our platform, which is whizlabs.com. Go to courses, cloud computing, Amazon AWS, and AWS Alexa Skill Builder Specialty Certification. Validate your ability to build, test, and publish Amazon Alexa skills with AWS Certified Alexa Skill Builder Specialty Certification and give your Alexa Skill Builder role a global recognition. As you can see that this course is already taken by almost 800 learners and has an overall rating of 4.5 stars. So let's check out the ratings. So you see this? All these ratings and testimonials are from our certified learners. So pretty cool, right? Yeah. So coming back to our course, here are some course highlights for you. So this course comes with 2 full-length mock exams that expose you to over 150 questions and over 7 hours of video lectures that explain all the topics that feature an exam in detail. You also get the lifetime access to this course once you purchase. If you still have any doubts, scroll down to our FAQ section that answers almost all your questions regarding the exam and the product, technical aspect of the exam, any general question about the certification, payment information, and if you have queries still left, you can reach out to us using our support platform. Now let me play for you the demo video that will give you a deeper insight on this course.
Hi, my name is Jeremiah and I'll be the instructor for this course. I've been developing Alexa skills for a year now, and I am an active contributor in the Alexa and AWS developer community. I currently have 6 AWS certifications, including the Alexa Skill Builder Specialty Certification. This course is designed to help you to pass the AWS Alexa Skill Builder Specialty Certification, regardless of your experience level. This course does not require an Echo device. However, if you do have one, it will allow you to test your skills on an actual device. And also, if you do have a device, I'd recommend that you use this device daily, because when you use it on your day-to-day, you'll understand the interaction with the device much better, which will be an easy way to answer some of the questions because you'll understand how the device responds to certain words or certain statements. So it is very helpful to get used to using the Alexa devices, or the Echo devices. For this course, if you would like to follow along with the examples, you should set up an Amazon developer account. So if you go over to developer.amazon.com, and you click up here where it says sign in, and you can say create your Amazon developer account with this gray button down here. It's going to ask for your name, email, password, and then once you do that, you'll have your Amazon developer account. There is no charge for the Amazon developer account. It just enables you to release applications for the Amazon devices. Also for this course, you'll need an AWS account. So if we go to aws.amazon.com, you'll see this orange button, create an AWS account. If you already have an AWS account, this button might be different. It'll say log in to the console or something else. But if you're creating one, you just click that button, create. And then you'll input the information here, email, password, AWS account name, this will be like account nickname. And then you'll also click continue, and there will be a phone verification. So they'll send you a text message or a phone call to verify the phone number to the account. They'll also ask for credit card information. For what we're doing in this course, it will fall within the free tier, which is this what over here talks about, the Amazon free tier. So for new accounts, there's a free trial where you can try these services for free. And for some accounts, for some AWS services like Lambda, it has perpetual free tier, and DynamoDB as well. So you can keep using the free tier even after your 12 months has expired. Now, one other thing I want to bring up when we're talking about cost on AWS, This won't come up in the exam, but it will help you as you a developer as you go out and create those Alexa skills. If you go to developer.amazon.com, click on Alexa, and then over here go to Skill Builders, Make Money tab, and Alexa Developer Rewards. You can also get here by just searching Alexa Developer Rewards as well. So this page lands you on the Alexa Developer Rewards. And I want to draw your attention to this last sentence here that you can save money too with AWS promotional credits. So if we follow that link, it'll allow you to apply for $100 in AWS promotional credits for every month. So if you release a Alexa skill, you can click apply and fill out the information. And once you do that, they will review your application and start giving you those promotional credits. And that's to cover a lot of the services that you might use with Alexa. S3, DynamoDB, Lambda, there's quite a few of them. I just wanted to show you that before we kept going, but that's a very cool thing to check out. So after you've published your first Alexa skill, head on over there and fill out that application. Now, before we get started, I wanted to go over the exam blueprint. If you locate the AWS Certified Alexa Skill Builder Specialty certification, which is going to be under training on the AWS website, you will come to this page and there will be this. This is how you will schedule your exam. And this is where you'll also find all of the exam details, including this exam guide. So as we open this up, this kind of tells you a little bit about the exam. This first paragraph tells you basically the introduction of what this is about. Essentially, they want you to know how to manage, build, and publish an Alexa skill, and all the things that are required for that. When you go down here, you'll get more information. They recommend about 6 months of hands-on experience building Alexa skills and using the Alexa Skills Kit, including that with AWS, a little bit, 6 months incorporating services from AWS. So this is about what the experience level they're looking for. However, even if you don't have 6 months of experience, the information in this course is going to allow you to pass that Alexa skills certification. So another thing is this proficiency with a programming language. This is not going to be a syntax test where they're going to quiz you on how to program this or that. Or do you know Python or do you know Node.js? They're not going to try to get you to know those language specific items. However, experience with a programming language is going to help understand how variables are declared or even just how to read some code. So if you aren't familiar too much with the programming language, I would definitely dig in and try to understand the basic concepts and format of a programming language of your choice. Another recommendation here is that you've published an Alexa skill. There are some things you can do in the Alexa Developer Console and ways you can create skills, but they may not be publishable because there are certain policies and processes that a skill has to go through. They recommend that you have published one because they do quiz you on that publishing process and policy a little bit, so you will want to have that knowledge. This bold text here is quite important. As you're going through this course and as you're studying through the documentation, there will be features and services that you'll see that are not generally available. So those will be beta or alpha or private beta, public beta. All of those are not going to be on the specialty exam. They're only going to test you on the items that have been generally available in US and UK for a minimum of 6 months. Just focus on those things. Don't worry so much about the newest features. Just focus on the core features here. All right, and then down below here is exam preparation. So there's a few links here with some helpful information. The one I want to draw your attention to is the Amazon developer documentation. This documentation is going to be the number one thing you're going to want to study. A lot of the questions are based off of this documentation. It's very deep. There's a lot of links that you can click through, and it just goes deeper and deeper as you go through it. But I highly recommend you go through as much of it as you can before you sit the exam. It will definitely help. And then there is also down here some AWS documentation. So if we look, there is a Lambda, EC2, S3, DynamoDB, CloudWatch, and CloudFront. When I sat the exam, I found Lambda, DynamoDB, and S3 to be very detailed. They wanted to know quite a bit, so that they would drill into those topics a lot. So I'd really get to know those three services. But then EC2, CloudWatch, and CloudFront, they are going to be in the exam as well. They're going to be much higher level. Just understand a lot of what they do and how do you use them and what would you use it for. Those are going to be the important things for these. So we'll cover all of this in the course, but I'm just going over this at a high level so you can understand what to expect. Another thing is this security best practices. So this link will take you to an AWS best practices white paper. And this white paper has security best practices for all of the AWS services, and you'll want to focus your attention on the services called out here in this blueprint. So that is a really good white paper to read. I would definitely encourage it before you sit your exam. So the exam is consisted of multiple choice and multiple response questions. It is a pass-fail, and the minimum score is 100 and the maximum of 1,000. The passing score, the minimum passing score is 750. As long as you get above 750, you pass. Anything below that is a fail. All right, and then if you scroll down to the content outline here, this goes over the domains. So this is what they're going to test and the weight of the exam that they hold. So we can see here that the skill design is going to hold the most weight in the exam. Focus up on that section as well. There's obviously the skill development is not too far behind, but this kind of gives you an idea of where to focus your studying when you're studying for the test. Now, if you go down a little bit more, it breaks those domains up into smaller items, so you know how to do these tasks. And so what we're going to do throughout the course is we're going to actually go through all of this, and I'm going to show you everything you need to know to pass the cert. All right, that's it for the exam blueprint. I hope you enjoy the course.
Before you decide to buy this course, WhizLabs lets you take a practice test completely free of cost. Let me show you how. So you go to Access Now, and you would be asked to log in. So if you have an account, log in with it or sign up for one. You can also log in with your Google, Facebook, or LinkedIn account. So let me sign in with my account and see you on the other side. Before I proceed, I must tell you that you can access WhizLabs platform across all Android and iOS devices, so you can learn on the go. Coming back, this is how the console looks once you're logged in. So you have different tabs to access different sections of the course, like the online course tab contains all the video lectures that cover all the topics and services that feature an exam. This is over 7 hours of in-depth video content that takes your preparation to another level. Coming back to practice tests, let's go to the practice test tab. Here you see the two full-length mock tests with 80 questions each and the free test which we are going to take right now. So let's start it by clicking this free button over here. You are taken to this screen that shows some exam details like the number of questions, time allotted, maximum marks, and the passing percentage. Down below are some exam instructions which I would recommend you to read before proceeding, and it also shows any of your previous attempts. Now let's press the start quiz button and it will give you a prompt to start the quiz in practice mode. So I'll show you what starting the quiz in practice mode actually means by checking this button and starting our quiz in practice mode. This is how the test console looks. So you have your questions over here, your options down below. The grid of numbers actually let you traverse through questions quickly. So suppose if I want to go to question 8, I can do it by clicking the number 8. And you would normally have your timer running over here, but since we have started the quiz in practice mode, there is no time limit. So you see this show answer button. So this is the feature that you get when you start your quiz in practice mode. If I click this button, you see it shows me the correct answer of the question. Although WhizLabs provide you the correct answer of each question with detailed explanation at the end of the test, but with this feature you don't actually have to wait for the test to end. Also, if you're confused about any question or are in doubt or you would want to come back to that question later, you can mark that question for review by clicking this mark for review button, and a red circle would appear around that question. That will be an indicator basically that you have marked that question for review, and you can come back to it anytime you want. Now let's do answer a few questions and see our result summary, right? Alright, once you are done, you can click this review attempt button and click submit to submit your test. So once you submit the test, you are taken to this report card page of yours. At the top is the concise report that tells you the number of attempts you have taken for this particular test, the marks obtained in this test, your score, time taken, and your final result. Scroll down below and you have a domain-wise breakup of the exam, which shows how many questions came from which domain, how many you got incorrect, how many you got incorrect, and how many you just didn't attempt. Scroll below more and you have a detailed review of each question. So WhizLabs actually provide you the correct answer and detailed explanation for the same. So using this filter over here, you can choose what kind of question you would like to review. If there's an ambiguity related to any question or you're not satisfied with the answer or explanation, you can reach out to our AWS experts by clicking Ask the Expert button over here. You need to select the type of query you have, provide us a detailed explanation for the same, and we will get back to you. You can also provide feedback for any particular question using these emojis. So if you found that a particular question was actually helpful, you can select this happy emoji, tell us what you liked, and submit. Similarly, if you didn't like the question, found it to be irrelevant, or you had any other concern, select this sad emoji and tell us about it. Well, this was all about us, and I hope we at WhizLabs were able to clear all your doubt and answer all your queries, and that you have decided to choose us as your learning partner. If so, sign up for an account and start your cloud journey with us. Wishing you all the best for your future.